Hey guys, so I've never played any other game from Hoyo. I play Genshin Impact, and that's it. When it comes to Honkai and Zenless Zone Zero, try to say that 5 times fast. Uh, I really haven't partaken in it, but I thought it'd be fun to watch these demos because I know what to expect from Hoyoverse. When it comes to demos, especially with Genshin Impact, the first few demos were kind of like a sample platter. And then they started getting better and better and better. And now we've moved on to the main course. But they progressively got better over time. They went from being just these short, like minute or two um, demos where they just kind of show the character to being very like story driven. Um, you think of ones like Zhongli or Farina, and there's just Nahida, like they're just amazing. So I know what to expect because I know how Hoyoverse is. And sometimes, usually in things, the happier it is, the more depressed it's gonna be at the end. But who knows? I might be blown away because I mean they have really good writing when they want it. The Archon quest in Genshin, amazing, amazing. Some of the best writing, not just in Genshin, but in any game. But this is Billy character demo. It's showtime.
Huh? The sun's up already?
Yeah. Did you sleep well?
I wouldn't say so. Work's been a bit much recently.
You work so hard. I hope today's a little slower.
Yo, yo, yo! Good morning, ladies! Rise and grind. Come on, Starlight Nice! Transformation!
Hey! Hurry up, Billy! Just get your guns and let's get this over with!
Oh, okay, I'm coming! No time for a transformation again. Never mind. Bad guys are waiting for a beating! Let's go! Let's go big and light up the starry sky!
So be my gas, I will
Maximum effort.
let you gas. 3, 2, 1, let's play a little game. Watch out! Straight the danger. Can't taste that. All around the zone, get it. Who did it? It's ready to create the fast and natural. Time sticking, a time bomb. Beware, who are there? Zone here, gone. To go the way to get after line. To get free, to the first time. Trace the list, and here's the list. The chance is missed, pick up the mess. Enthusiasm, independent casting. Bring money, work on rock garage. Down locked on the side of mirage. So be my gas, I will let you gas. 3, 2, 1, things like that, you rest. You'll never die, so I'm alive.
Oh,
Oh,
haha! Piece of cake! Reloading complete. Round 2.
moving up.
So be my gas, I will gas. Be 3, 2, 1, let's play. So be my
Job
gas.
done. That wasn't so bad.
Let's 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, 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 ladies! Good job today, as always. As a reward for your hard work, I got you some high-quality gun oil. Let me look for it.
Hey, did you hear? We're getting some gun oil. Hope it's the thick, rejuvenating one.
I'd rather get the lighter oil. It absorbs faster.
Look, it's a collab between 3 Gates Military Tech and Starlight Night. Buy 4, get 1 free. It even came with an exclusive poster.
Cheap stuff.
Come on now, self-care time. Feeling relaxed? If only you could speak.
Okay, I wonder if they did kind of base him on Deadpool. Because the way the music was, his character, it very much reminded me of Deadpool. Which is great. Deadpool's a great character. So it kind of makes me wonder if that's what they kind of based it on. you know, like an anime Deadpool, because they gave him more like that anime look. But his personality, uh, that switch that he has, you know, Deadpool going from really goofy, but then you know his voice changes tone and you know starts slicing and dicing. But Billy Kid, also reference to Billy the Kid. Um, all right. Next we have, where is it? Let's go down here. Nicole. I've known a lot of Nicoles in my life. All right, so this is Nicole. When business comes knocking. Business comes knocking. I'm guessing she is a businesswoman, someone who has clientele. Uh, so let's see what she's all about.
Ambi, what's our target this time?
A special kind of bamboo.
I heard it's worth a lot.
A chance to fill our pockets.
Then what are we waiting for?
Okay? You guys ready? Let's go! I'm the diamond. I'm the ring. I'm the treasure. A little bit tricky. I know your secret. I draw your dream. I steal your heart, don't blame it coming. Look at me, can't you see? I'm a real match for reality. Look at you, I can see you're thirsty and worried about losing me. Look at me, you can't see we're drifting, spinning fantasy. Look at me carefully. I have everything you want, I'm everything.
Another success.
Well, they certainly love their jiggle physics, don't they? Which, as a dude, I'm not complaining. I don't think a lot of the ladies are complaining about it either. So when business comes knocking, I guess it means when the enemy's coming knocking, it's time to get down to business. So she seems to be like what, a social media almost, or some kind of internet influencer. I like her design. It goes along with the whole like with the music we were hearing. It's very bubbly, but also it has that darker part of it. Like you hear the bubbliness of it, but then in the background you hear like the lower, darker, deeper tones. I don't know if that's her character, if she's like one of those nice bubbly people, but then she like switches to something that you don't recognize. Again, I've never played the game. That's why we're watching the trailer, because I've never, you know, the demos. I've never played the game. I know people who have, and they say it's pretty good. But so the character design is pretty cool. She's built like a waifu, of course. Pleasing facial features, other assets that have been enhanced for our viewing pleasure. Nicole. What's it say? What? You don't know us? Also, I love how a lot of with Mihoyo, or Hoyoverse, a lot of characters have like little companions. It's just it adds more personality. You know, like in Genshin, you've got uh Klee, even though it's not real, she has Dodoko there on her backpack. You have Baron Bunny, you have Guoba. So all these little companions that they have, and it just adds more to their character, because their companions are real things, except for Dodoko, but you know, it's so cute and adorable. But they're part of the character. Yep, built in all the right places. Also, the eyes seem to be a bit more regular compared to like Genshin eyes. Maybe I'm just looking at her so far, but Genshin, their eyes are very, very specific. Like you have, you know, Mualani, who's got like the little, looks like a little goldfish, not the fish, the delicious cracker. Like in her, you know, it's very interesting eyes. All right, we have Lycan, wolfishly charming. So I'm like a razor type character, maybe not raised by wolves or anything, but still very animalistic. Might be an actual wolf or lichen. But so yeah, wolf. This Lycan's character, wolfishly charming.
We have obtained the item you requested. It seems this area requires further cleaning.
So one thing about Hoyo, they're always on point with the music. Music is always spot on. It's always amazing. And I love the character design. I mean, furry, you know, characters like this are fine. And I love, especially when I'm thinking about Razor. You know, you have Razor, who's a human, but he's very much animalistic. He's not very human sometimes because he was raised by the wolves. But then you have this character who is a wolf, and he's extremely human. He's going about business. He's sophisticated. And just to think of these two separate games and how animalistic characters are sometimes portrayed as more human than human, you know, I've always loved, you know, that's why I love things like Has-Been Hotel, where they're taking demons that would normally be looked at as demons, and they're showing them in a very sensitive light of, yeah, they might be sinners, but they're good people. They're down there, but they have families. They care about other people, you know? You know, so I love when demons or animals are portrayed as more human than humans are. So we have this, he dresses very nice, well-spoken, sophisticated. I love those kinds of characters. Also, I was talking about the sophistication, the piano, that piano, the way that is just like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That shows the sophistication of this character. Now it's like, oh, John, you've actually hit it right on the head. He is actually very sophisticated. But when I see that and how he's dressed, I'm listening to the music. The music sometimes makes or breaks certain things, but Hoyoverse is just like, they have no business being that good with music. This stuff is free to play, and they're just amazing at what they do with music.
Thank you for using Victoria Housekeeping. We look forward to serving you again.
So he reminds me of like a wolf version of like Risley, like the way, you know, the fists, and it just reminds me of Risley. And I think just because of the blue aesthetic to his boots and all that, when they light up, you know, Risley being cryo, so it just very much reminds me of Risley. Risley. But they say going
Using Victoria Housekeeping.
housekeeping, but it seems to be like what is it? Like a delivery service of some kind, which he obviously takes very seriously. Well spoken, sophisticated, dressed, you know, well dressed. Performs his job as required. Make sure that it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And again, the fact that it's a wolf, an animalistic character being portrayed as more human than most of the humans. I love characters like that. I really do. Oh, did we miss one? Yeah, we did. Nekomata. We forgot Nekomata.
You want Valorant skins.
All right, Nekomata.
An offer you can't refuse. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
I get it. You've made a fortune in New Eridu. Business is good, life is good. You don't need a friend like me, with public security and the association protecting you. But now you're back, expecting me to deliver justice for you.
Please, I need you.
How annoying. Always so needy. Can a cat catch a break round here? Come see me, yeah, I'm a mystery. Come seek me, get you out of your misery. Come find me, got a pocket full of tricks, hiding in the shadows, adding danger to the mix. Got no lives, treat them nice, which feelings straight on the line. Ain't no villain, but I need no permission, done playing, no more games, full circle, it's insane. Wasn't easy backing out, growing up on the streets, it's mine, the appetite, I'm the first and shiny too, you know. I'm talking about the hate, what's perfect, I ain't no, don't go my keys, you know, I ain't not thief, cause sweet life ain't sweet life.
Damn it! I can't catch her!
Yeah. We still going? Chat instead. How about I make you an offer you can't refuse?
Together! Surround her!
Don't make a move. Just get in the drill. Street criminal number 2. Never leave your back open. Just think of the love. Come see me. I'm a mystery. Come seek me. Searching out your misery. Find me. Got a pocket full of tricks, hiding in the shadows. Endangered to live. That all you got, little mice?
It says best mackerel is always the one you haven't had yet. Or haven't something. Okay, so Nekomaya. Nekomiya. Sangu de Mio. Sangu de Mio Kokomi. So, wow. Where is it? I saw it. Where? Why?
Just for you.
Why? Was that really a detail that you had to give? Oh, yo. Really? They all have little tiny ball sacks. Talk about attention to detail. Oh. Sorry, I had to pause. I had to laugh. That's hilarious. Her design. I always love cat characters like Hirara. You know, the fact that the paws, you know, they instead of having actual human feet, they have the paws with the little pads. It's like, oh my god, the beans. But I love cat-like characters. One, because of how agile and nimble they are, but also because they act very much like cats, like real cats. You know, they're swift, they're very playful, but also playful in a sense of they like to play with their prey. If you've ever had a cat, you know, I see it all the time. They'll catch a mouse or whatever, instead of just killing it right away, they'll play with it. They'll smack it around and make it suffer. So you have this very sweet character who is a cat, but instead of, you know, being quick and, you know, with the kill, she plays with them just like a real cat. The last little part that with the yeah, the agile, the agility, that the little thing they do. If you see cats whenever they're about to pounce, they just like duck down and they start waiting. You know, they stick their butts in the air and they kind of wave around a little bit. Cats are great. Cats are great. But she has a really cute design. I like the red and white. It kind of reminds me of Amber. But it's one of those characters that, yeah, she might be sweet and innocent and all that. But, you know, when it comes to a fight, she's going to play with you. And not the good kind either. Not in the good way. She's going to play with you and she's going to make you suffer as much as possible. And then only when she's gotten bored with you, then she'll end you. But really cute character.
These lines were familiar. Were they from a movie? What do you think?
Yeah, that's adorable. Okay, that's probably one of my favorites so far. I'm a sucker for cats. All right, Grace, Mech Mania. What you gonna do, brother, when Mech Mania runs wild on you, dude?
You're still not done, sis?
Patience, sweet pea. Let me fix this child first.
I heard they found a mechanical ethereal at the scene.
Really? Then let's go now.
Yeah. Automatic, mind is racing. Left to right, 365, call me obsessed. A wish, I don't mind, cause my ideas are one of a kind. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Lines occur, systems and controllers. My intelligence proves my excellence. Next to my machines, they don't stand a chance.
That child is...
Can you hear the symphony of gears turning, engines whirling, forging, building, wearing, tearing, full of energy? So many possibilities. Even machines have real feelings. Might not believe it, but I can see creativity higher than the 10th degree. Call me gifted, a prodigy, working on my craft like it's my duty.
A construction vehicle transformed into a weapon? The power unit was replaced with its own core. Wow, it's so ugly, yet so creative. I wonder what it looks like inside.
Watch out, sis! Yeah, I made all of it, from inside out, every little inch. Yeah, look at all my children, piece by piece, something hard into it. Yeah, you can hear its beat, they have emotions, you can face up to it. Yeah, I created it, somehow I feel like I'm a part of it. You're unbelievable, sis. You poof at the mere mention of mechanical enemies.
Don't worry, I can take care of myself. And you got here just in time, didn't you, sweet pea? That's why you're the president. So dependable.
Ugh,
saying such nice things.
Now, how about you let sis have a little looky-loo inside this child?
Okay, so she's the kind of not the, kind of like the techie, loves the tech, building machines, how they work, what makes them work, magnets, how do they work? Basically anything about machines, and seems like this is the go-to person. Now, is something when she slowed everything down, is that actually an ability she has? Is she's like slowed down time, and then she's like walking up, it's like, oh, I wonder what's inside you. Like, is that an actual ability she has, or is it just for the trailer? I like the design. I mean, of course I do. But the color scheme, the colors are really good. You know, she got the black hair. Try to get the black hair with the black and orange. A really good combination. You can see it throughout, from the you know, the goggles up there to right there on her arms. So this black and orange color scheme, really, really nice. I really like that color combination. Very like Halloweenish, you know, because you think of Halloween, you think of black, you think of orange. But here it works. You know, it works in this situation. Like, even the whole background aesthetic, you got black, you got orange. Rena. All right, this is Rena. Rules for Wanderers Lost. Sounds... It doesn't sound like a Hu Tao thing, where it's like for ghosts and spirits.
Oh, wanderer lost. Do you know the rules of this forbidden domain? Number 1. No trespassing on private property. Violators will be punished. Number 2. Good children will be rewarded handsomely. As for the naughty ones... your own reflection. You're awake. How do you feel? Oh, I prepared this meal with care to assist in your recovery. Have a taste, won't you?
Rena, this child is but a mere bangbu. Show some mercy.
Ah, well then, Sir Lycon, please accept it.
I have recalled a task I've yet to finish. Please excuse me.
Then, Corin?
Number 5. Don't need anything made by Rena.
Okay, the music. That music. So it's like supernatural but tech at the same time, because she's like using abilities to control like these mechanic creatures, and I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like a Hu Tao thing with the super creepy, but the dark aesthetic, uh, the music, the way she talked, the abilities that she seems to have. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't think she's this version of this game's version of Hu Tao. I'm sure there probably is another character who's more similar to, with the ghosts and spirits and creepy things. But and also the same thing with the character design. The black on red. Yeah, they're like little robots or something, but they're like ghosts or something. It's like a maid, but like they know what they're doing. All these games are just basically waifu games. So I mean, you can't really say much about it. It's kind of what some people are playing for the whole collection aspect of it. But some people look at a character like this and just love her because she's just a good character, regardless of certain things that might be attracting others. And like I was saying with the eyes, it seems like this game with their eyes, they don't seem to have very unique eyes. It's usually they might be red or green or this, but like Genshin, their eyes are very specific. You have someone like Kaya, who him and Dainsliff got the little like a little star type shape in their eyes. Hu Tao's got like a flower. Everyone has very unique eyes. Obviously, eyes that would never exist. But these look like regular old anime eyes. And that just... You take out the tentacles and the heads? Maybe. Maybe. That's so gnarly. That's so gnarly. Soldier 11. Soldier 72. All right, Soldier 11. Achievements completion rate 100%.
Military ID verified. Defense Force, Soldier 11. Customized training program activated. Difficulty, highest. Time requirement, highest. Challenge parameters, highest. Begin. Training complete.
They were counting up to 11. It's like, how many soldiers are there? Just one. She's all of them. I love this moment here where she like had it and she was just like heating the thing up. That's really interesting. Soldier 11, Obsidian. So she's got what she needs to kind of heat up her blade. She's got survival tech or survival gear. She's got her little satchels and her little bits and bobs. Because she's a soldier. Which one is she? All of them. They only need one. She's like the Highlander. There can only be one. There can only be one soldier, and she's all of them. 1 to 11, she's all of them. But not too much to say about this one. You know, it's only a minute and 30 seconds, so it's fairly short. But just the cinematography of it, the choreography, the camera, Hoyo just has a way with working with those things to really make it, you know, you see a lot of shots like that to kind of give you perspective of not only the weapons, but, you know, other things. So they really know how to play with perspective and camera, and it's just really good. Like I said, Hoyoverse knows what they're doing when it comes to, you know, trailers and stuff. All right, this is Ellen, uniform, shark tail, scissors. Will we be seeing her using scissors to make a uniform for her shark tail?
Give me a piece, I say cheese, cause this is my magic spell that makes the camera take your pictures, flash drives away your sorrows. We'll find shows tomorrow, will be a great day to hang out, even if there are always worries you can't hide. I'm by your side. Let's change outfits, uniforms don't define who we are. Let me clean our shine, sunshine star. When I try to surprise and that's well I'm doing all this will put me to sleep. Hiding I scare you. Get some space. I won't cut you off. Whenever you need me, know that I'll find my way. Just like how sharks find a prey. 'Cause if you can't see me, a good sign. And don't let me get you. Yeah, I'm not as she's just with the flow. I'm sure plenty on the chance to turn you everything. Every day.
So this is where Ellen's been. Ruby finally
I found you!
I'll need to borrow your nose.
Let's go! Remember the store I mentioned?
The three of you can go without me.
Seriously? But the more the merrier!
Ow.
Gotcha!
I didn't agree.
You should buy me ice cream in return.
No way. Mona was the one who bought this.
Sounds right. It's not like Ruby to save her pocket money.
So good.
Don't expose me like that!
I have more over here. Want some?
How?
Okay, so it seems like lollipops or food is kind of her thing. The teeth, gotta have the shark teeth. The tail. Her personality kind of reminds me of Marnie from Pokemon. Like, this is the kind of person that has to kind of force, you know, because it's just like she's like straight faced all the time. I like her hair. Like, her design, for the most part, it's fairly like it's more simplistic than some of the other characters, but it works. But her hair, really cool. Her tail, like even if they just kept her like this, it was like, yeah, this is how she fights. She just like wears regular time. That'd be great. It also shows just how massive her tail is. Like, that thing is bulbous. Bulbous. Like, just having that thing, you getting smacked. You ever been smacked by a dog tail? Yeah. Imagine getting smacked by that thing. That thing's a lethal weapon right there. She doesn't need weapons. But I love how she's kind of like a shark when she attacks. You know, she'll kind of like, you know, dive at you and, you know, side to side, like a little swerve type thing where, you know, like that. And there's a perfect face right there. She's ice. Samehara. Yeah, fairly simplistic when it comes to her design. You know, just adding things to her to give her a little more personality. We got chains. Not as much red on her, just kind of accents of it, just to kind of make her outfit pop, because she's already got the red in her hair. But just some on her hair, her nails, like little pieces like right there, just to break up some of the black. But I love her hair. She's got like the little on the ears, almost like little shark teeth right there, just clamping down. Interesting collar. That looks like a Lich King Scourge kind of, you know, domination magic kind of thing there. But she looks like a cool character. And lollipop, I don't know what kind of lollipop that is, like what flavor that would be. It looks like orange. That thing looks really good.
I love Roblox.
Let's see, we got Su Huan, Captain Overtime. Should be Catherine Overtime. It's like Catherine Obvious. Did you say Catherine Obvious? Who would Catherine be? Catherine could be a captain. So, Captain Overtime. So maybe like a Kaching or a Ganyu type character where they focus a lot on their work, not a lot of time for play. But same thing when they get down to business. They get down to business.
Look who it is. This is Ju Yuan, a public security officer. She's among the best in criminal investigations. Assuming no surprises, she's ready to handle anything that comes her way.
Sorry, we don't handle traffic. All right, leave it to me.
My cat got stuck up there. My cat's like,
Oh, here come the surprises.
gotta save it.
Here you go. I copy. I'll be right there.
Should you accidentally fall into a hollow, worry not, citizen. Officer Ju Yuan and her team will rush there at once.
I'm on site. Commencing rescue. And that's a review of our recent tasks. I cannot stress this enough. Once we enter the hollow to deal with this...
It's for you.
Hello? Mom. I'm in a meeting. I can't talk. Oh, for dinner. Yeah, for dinner I'd like,
Ju Yuan hangs up. Her mother's call leaves her
Sure,
feeling
got it.
uneasy because...
That was a private call, so not a word to anyone. Now back to our topic. In the hollows, we have to fight ethereals. Please note, the number of permissible mistakes is 0. Suppressor K-22, maximum firepower.
It's quitting time. The hardworking Ju Yuan has chosen to work late today.
Uh-uh. No way. My work's already done. Hey, Mom. I just got off work. Need me to bring something home? Yeah. See you soon. Ah, right. See you later, too.
Okay, so, I didn't know that this station had a bakery at the, as well. And I knew I was gonna butcher her name, so sorry. Sorry. But it's nice to see, like, a police slash, like, investigative team and just people not paying attention.
Cannot stress.
Oh, no. Sorry, my tea time is a little more important than what you're saying. Again, with the cat, though. Oh my god, the little tiny paws. Again, Hoyoverse, why did you feel the need to add little ball sacks to the cats? Is it pertinent to the development of these characters that you need to add ball sacks to the character models? Oh my god. The beans, the pads, oh my god, that is so precious. I'm lucky enough to have cats who don't mind you playing with them. I'll have Roxas in here and he'll lay down and I'll just sit there and just rub his paws for minutes on end and he doesn't care. If you have a cat that lets you do that, they trust you. That's like a really sensitive spot for them. So if you got a cat that lets you just kind of rub on their paws and play with their paws and that's trust. But oh no, still, I don't get why you're giving these cats visible ball sacks. That's hilarious. But she is a woman dedicated to her job. No monkeying around unless it is time to monkey around. And she wants you to let her be the monkey. She wants to go monkey on you. Man, that is a good bakery in there. But very sleek design. I like that tie. That's a nice tie. But yeah, a woman of the law. Criminal investigation team. Same thing, really, I liked with the red. And also, at first I thought that said like Pepsi, because you look at the colors, you think of like red and blue, you think of like Pepsi. I'm like, does it say Pepsi on her shirt? But then I'm guessing that's some like public sector or something. But simplistic weapon for the most part. I mean, just a gun. Special gun, but it's a gun. Very determined, very goal-oriented, seems to love her mom. And, I guess she's kind of like not really Jean, because Jean doesn't know how to have fun. Like, you gotta trick her to get her to go on vacation. So. Which, did I? Yeah, I never actually watched this one, but I think it's on, since it's the most current one. It shows that I've seen it, though I haven't seen any of these. YouTube is weird. Like, sometimes you'll hover over a video, and that'll be it. You're not clicking on it or anything, and then you check your history, and it shows that you watched it. And it's like, I never actually watched it. I just hovered over it just to see what it was about.
Let's go.
So I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce the name. Even with Genshin, you'll have names that they're just harder to pronounce. Youthful appearance, old soul. So that's the power of youth. Isn't that right, Lee? Yes, Guy Sensei!
Look, there's your chariot. Come on. It's in the back. Here? That's the move. Right. And if she does, you just use your horse hand.
Let's see her move.
That's game. Come on, Buck. You should have led with a cannon. Right. Sure.
You always use the same move.
Another game nearby requires my attention.
And don't forget this.
We can continue once I get back. This must be the place. Officer Chingy has arrived on the scene.
Afraid of a little girl?
You youngsters, play with fire till we're done. Heavy strikes.
I'm sorry, did they just pull out the Lee? You're like... I was just talking about the power of youth. I didn't actually think they would show the power of youth. Lee.
Reach for that. Shining moon. How many flowers have fallen?
Formation! Let's see the pits we get through this! Don't forget about us.
What are you doing here?
Defending our community is just like playing chess. We won't concede.
My opening move. Turn the table. Hobble the horse. Pawn siege the palace. Moonlight tape.
Freeze! Public security!
Horse and cannon. Officer Chen, seems you're not as fast as you used to be.
Thanks, but some of us aren't made of steel or battle ready on break.
It's them you should be thanking.
Huh? Them?
Can be deceiving.
Some things get better with age.
Checkmate.
Oh no! What is with this game?
Okay, so public security. I was figuring that because of how the city seems to be, you know, like public sector. You know, you have the public sector, you have the private sector. Okay, so public security, which makes sense. You know, investigative, police. So yeah. But I'm sorry. What in the name of JoJo is going on here? Like, what? This freaking this demo is all over the place. We've got... Let's get to them.
Afraid of a little girl?
Like this dude right there. I will defeat you. You know, we've got Lee over here. We got fighting with old people and like freaking Master Roshi over here. You know, JoJo, weird stuff going on, and but it's bright, it's colorful, it's, you know, I guess she's just the kind of hectic kind of character, it seems, or at least showing the line of work she's in. Now, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what kind of situation you're getting yourself into. Like, why was the dude sitting just, and then he like JoJo poses? I'm just, it's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, last one, Jane. Headphones recommended.
So you're the one who lost Boss's goods. Boss sent me to repay you. Oh, have something to say. Be careful now. I don't want to hear anything that might damage.
The goods were stolen. I always change my routes, but that guy knew right where I'd be.
So you're saying that he must have known your route in advance?
I don't know. Maybe it was a ghost?
A ghost? Is that so? Why don't you tell me more?
It was too fast. Red. Yes, it was red. And it leapt from the shadows. Once it sets its sights on you, there's no escape.
Really? Boss hates liars. Keep this up and he'll have me dispose of you.
No. I'm telling the truth. There's still one last shipment tomorrow. Then you'll know I wasn't the one who took the goods.
So, there's a shipment tomorrow.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Hi.
Think our boss got played by you like that, you dirty rat!
We've met before. And you don't recognize me? How insulting. Such terrible eyesight. How about... Just kidding. You still have lots of confessing to do.
Step on me, mommy. I'd say out of all the female characters we've seen, that is by far probably the most, what you would consider waifu out of all of them. Sexy, alluring, very dark side to her. Beautiful. Her voice. And hers is probably the most stylized of all of them, with this really cool art style. It's really, really cool. That's really pretty. Like the eye, it's just like they really decided to just mix things up. I mean, and I've noticed that Hoyo has certainly got into certain things a lot more. Like here, like what's this what's the purpose of this for? I've noticed that they've been delving a bit more into foot stuff. I mean, I guess they know their player base. I don't know. But I'm just thinking, it's like, what's the purpose of this? I'm expecting like an ada. But her design, everything about her. Also, can we get like updated like model type things in Genshin? Like keep them their look, but like you see like their hands and everything, they look like hands. You know, in the game, they're just like very like, I don't know. It's some of the texture, like the proportions, just they seem off. Of course, it's separate games, so each game's gonna have their own models and style, and so I'm guessing just these types of character models just may not work very well in Genshin. But that reveal of, oh, it was me you were looking for the whole time. It's, but yeah, this art style, and Hoyo does really great with this kind of like a stylized, animation and stuff like that. And what are the ears? What are the, like, she's got a tail, but what kind of creature is she, like, part? Like, what? Honestly, it looks like Chobits. It looks like Chobits. You know, because Chi has the same kind of ears. They're a lot bigger, but they have, like, the same kind of pink thing going down. You know, the bottom half is like a pink and it goes. But of course, Chi is a Chobit. She's a Persicom, and those things you can open up and you connect the wires. And but those I'm guessing are her ears. What kind of creature? You know, what exactly is she? It's like a succubus. Because actually, John, that's pretty much exactly what she is. Well, I can't imagine why. But really cool character. Design is simplistic, and the setting itself was pretty simplistic, just like an interrogation. But then the music and when it hopped to this very stylized look, it, like, it's so good. I mean, like I said, starting this, I kind of knew what to expect from Hoyo. You know, this isn't the early days when, you know, they were just kind of starting out, and their trailers or their demos weren't very polished. And no, these are like full on, you know, story driven, you know, and it's really good. It's really good. And that's one of the best things about the company, is that regardless of what game it is, whether it be Genshin or Honkai or this, the trailers, the characters are always really, really good. Um, the music is always good. Like with Genshin, it's always on point. No matter what nation you're in, what character demo you're watching, the music's always on point. Some are obviously better than others. You know, I'm looking at Hu Tao and Zhongli and Farina's. Some music is just better than others, but it's all good. But yeah, this was I was like, yeah, you know, I should do it. I should do it. Just I should do it by myself. No waiting anymore. Just do it. You know, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to do them. So I might do Honkai sometime soon. I don't know. But this is the most recent game, more recent trailer. So I was like, I'll just watch them. But it's Hoyoverse, so it didn't disappoint. I am severely concerned about the lack of diversity, though. There wasn't enough melanin in these trailers, these demos. There wasn't enough representation. Great characters, but I can't see myself. No. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.